This is Isa for Dating Tips of Success. We are back again with another video, and for today we will talk about is it okay if he doesn't text every day? So, actually, it depends on how long the relationship and how deep the relationship is. So, sometimes it's okay, especially if you have 100% trust with each other. However, if there is an issue with cheating before, so you might want to question him. Okay, so number one is you don't text obsessively. So sometimes they're just being busy, they're just busy with work, with school, and everything. So it doesn't really mean that they don't care about you anymore. It's just they needed some time for their priorities, for their career, and so on. Okay. Number two is you both initiate conversation. So whenever there is an agreement to the both of you that this is the only time that we will talk to each other because we are busy working, we're busy studying, and so on. So we have other priorities in life. So it's okay to not converse, message each other from time to time. Number three is our conversations have emotional depth. So um, he has never asked you on how was your day. He has never asked you on what did you do with your day and so on. So if the conversation doesn't go smoothly as what you are expecting, so you might want to ask him what is going on, what is happening, are you falling out of love for me, and so on. Okay, so what his texts really mean. So first is hey. So this is something like an initial message that he will send to you. So he is texting you a few words because you are not dating, or he doesn't really like being involved with you, or yeah. So number two is yeah, better believe it, or that is correct. So if the messages is not as long as you type. So, for example, you are messaging him with a long message, and then he just reply okay, and yeah, something like that. So, you might want to question him what is going on. Three is WhatsApp. So there are conversations like they just ask you what's up because they are bored. They have nothing to do with their day, with their time. But there are other men who talks like that and it's normal with them. But means they really want to know you better, to have a deep conversation with you. Number four is K. So this is the most awful reply that you will get from a man or from a woman. So when they reply K, that means they are not exerting an effort to talk to you, to have a conversation with you. Number five is it was acceptable. So if he asked her, how was your day? And then he just told you that it's okay, I'm good, and so on. So that means they don't want to have a long conversation with you. How to respond when your boyfriend stops texting you. Number one is ask if you have if you already have someone else. So go ahead and directly ask him, are we still dating? Do you date other women? And so on. Two is try not to gripe that your beau is messaging you less. So just be honest with him. Just tell him whatever you wanted to say, and yeah, and then just message him with full of love, full of care, and so on. Three, oh, okay, so those are three. Is it clingy to want to text every day? Actually, it depends. Sometimes other guys see it as clingy because they also have different priorities. They have different works that needed to be done, that needed to be finished. So it actually depends on how you're gonna talk to him, how you're gonna have a conversation with him. So why texting and dating makes women anxious? Actually, um it's really surprising and it's really exciting to have a conversation with your loved one, even though it's just via messaging. So it's an energizing attitude feeling that a woman is experiencing when they are talking to their loved ones. So yeah. Again, this is Isa for Dating Tips for Success, and we hope to see you in our next video. Goodbye.